Welcome to Bloodbath and Beyond. Today we review Demon Divas and the Lanes of Damnation. They're not here to bowl.
Written and directed by Mike Watt, starring Brinke Stevens, Debbie Rochon, Amy Lynn Best, Lilith Stabs, Robin Griggs, Nikki McCrae, Sophia Smirnova, and Aaron Bernard. It's a lot of names, there's a lot of demons. This movie's about two girls that are being bullied by the local sorority girls. They've had enough, and they want to get revenge of some sort on these girls. And magically, on their computer screen, pops 5 demon divas. The 5 girls who work with them at the bowling alley, and they're granting their wish by turning them into demons, and they will all exact revenge. This one's actually different because this was sent to us by a longtime viewer, Nicholas Stab. I think this is his film teacher, it's some of his early work, and this is from 2009. He's like, you gotta check this stuff out. Like, he makes horror movies, you review horror movies. Perfect combo. So what do we like? I was actually really shocked, having not looked into it, just knowing the title. And I was shocked to see that Brinke Stevens and Debbie Rochon were in here.
Especially to be like the leads of this film. Like, they weren't just like a cameo. They had a dominant role in this movie. I actually enjoyed the characters in this film as well because they were just your stereotypes. Because you had your real like bitchy mean girl character who you just were waiting for to like something bad to happen to her. It's always nice going in a movie having someone that you hate so much, the heel of the movie. Then there's Aaron Bernard and Jeff Wachowski, who play Johnny and Brad.
Tonight's the night, man. Rochelle and I, we've been going steady like 6 months. I'm popping the question. The question.
I enjoyed their characters. I thought Johnny was pretty funny. You know, he was the guy who everyone wanted. He was like the stud muffin of all of these men.
I don't see it. He's like Larry from Leisure Suit Larry, except it's the opposite. Nobody wants Larry Laffer. I don't get it.
But all the guys in this film were like really entertaining. Even our bowling employees. Henrique, he's just got these really cool pants, being a goofball, and rocking some sweet facial hair, I might add.
You're honestly giving somebody some props for having sweet pants. Is that the thing we're stooping to?
They were pretty cool.
Then I am gonna say I liked the sheer top that Brinke Stevens was wearing. I don't know what sheer is, by the way. It was purple. I like purple. It was shiny. It was cool.
So, who are we eye-humping tonight, young man?
I also dug Debbie Rochon was looking fine.
It's the nose. It throws off the roll. I'll fix it. Yeah.
There were some fine ladies, and they were playing strip bowling, which is excellent. So long as you're not wearing 5 pairs of socks. We were hoping for a strike. We're hoping. And unfortunately, just gutters.
You lose. Now strip, bitch.
Leaving us with the blue balls. Hey, I'm just trying to hit the premium jokes that Demon Divas offered us.
No, Demon Divas had all the great jokes.
Wait right there. Michelle has a surprise just for you.
I'm hoping for seppuku.
That's the crossword game, right? With numbers? The Japanese or Polish came up with it?
Sure.
I know that you liked Debbie. She's got your soft spot, but for me, it was Taffy.
Lisa, hurry out of the bathroom. I'm all sticky.
I don't know what it was, but maybe it's glasses. I'm a sucker for glasses. Got like them frames.
You know, I have a counter to that, so why don't we go to our dislikes? This has nothing to do with how she looks. 100% with how she acts.
Oh, Frankie, I hope that's not true. You were always so nice to me. Oh, yeah. I mean, I always really liked you, Taffy. Me too.
And actually, I'm just gonna make a general sweeping statement on this one. Bad acting.
And none of this would have happened if it weren't for these 2 little stupid bitches.
You're being mean again. Ooh, Lisa, that felt good.
And I'm pretty sure it was emphasized by the editing and the awkward shots that they tried to do. And I get that they were trying to do something a little stylistic, however, wasn't executed great and definitely didn't showcase the talent well, because god damn it, did it feel so awkward to watch anyone talk in this movie.
I need a drink and a machine gun, and all will be right with the world.
I think that some people may enjoy this movie because of the acting, though. So there is that kind of thing that you have going on with a really indie movie like this. But I think one of the biggest issues that I had, which is driving me nuts, was the cinematography. The constant zooming in. Sometimes you'd catch an 80s throwback now, and it's kind of meta, like to do a slow zoom. It's kind of like a Steve Brule situation.
Let's stop horsing around and check it out.
Check it out! People would be talking, they'd have a wide shot, people would leave the frame, and they'd like zoom in, just like gradually just moving the camera closer.
A lot of the jokes really did fall flat, especially when Taffy is like constantly going into the garbage can.
I bet that's such a hard thing to realize. As somebody as a part of the crew, if you're on set, you probably think that's fucking hilarious. You're like, if we just leave her there, it's gonna be great because then we'll cut away to something, go back, she's still in there. Hilarious. But when you watch it back, it's just not.
Johnny doesn't want me no matter how naked I get.
Maybe he's gay. Or maybe he's retarded.
And I think that a lot of indie films suffer from this exact same issue, where I feel like a lot of stuff is in the script and then they go on set and they figure something out and they have a bunch of inside jokes between them and they're like, oh, this is gonna be great, we gotta keep this in the film, and then it just doesn't work out. And I honestly feel that that happens on every movie set, especially on indie sets like this, where you know they're just having fun in between takes, they're coming up with things on the spot. It's a lot more free-flowing than high-budget movies, and I think some of the bad jokes just slip right in there and make it to the final cut.
Who pokes in the eye? My uncle died that way.
This I don't think was even supposed to be funny. But our divas, I don't think were demon-y enough. Okay, I get their horns were like small, then they grew because they were like getting more demon-y. They had the contacts, like they were evolving. However, they were awkward and weird. Remember that rubbing scene?
Yeah,
What the fuck was that? That was like maybe Seduction 101? I don't know.
The way to defeat the demons was also kind of lame.
Yeah, we're gonna spoil it. It's from 2009. You're likely never gonna watch this unless we even talked about it. Except that one guy on Instagram, Holiday Horror Guy. Thank you for always knowing the movies that we watch. He's the one guy, he's like, hey, that's the bowling one, right? I'm like, how the fuck? This guy knows everything. Holiday Horror Guy, you're fucking awesome. Anyway, we're gonna spoil it. So, you kill all the demons by hitting Brinke Stevens and her tattoo. Boom, they all just die.
They disintegrate.
Isn't that some bullshit?
Yeah.
You have all these strong powers. You've built up this stable of demons. And they're all defeated by killing the one boss that you weren't even sure was the boss because in every other scene, she's standing on the side of everybody. Yet she was the one. Hit her tattoo and everybody else blows up. That's some Zelda dungeon shit. Where it's like, oh, it's not that skeleton that's gonna kill everybody, the master skeleton, and give me the key. Well, she was.
First off, it is only an hour and like 5 minutes. Like, it's not like a long movie. And nothing really happens until the 50-minute mark when it comes to like them becoming demons and killing people. And you don't even get to see them really kill people. You see aftermath, which, I'll be honest, was a little funny. Like when you see, I think it was Brinke Stevens like rip a skeleton out of someone's body.
It was like really phony and awesome.
Yeah, so don't expect like this great demon massacre, because it's a big cast.
It is a big cast, and shockingly, there are not a lot of kills.
It's like every time it cuts away, when it comes back, someone's dead.
You can see what they were going for, but I'm not 100 that they nailed what they were going for. Now it's time for our final thoughts and ratings. Demon Divas, I kind of knew at the gate that I probably wouldn't enjoy. I don't know why I thought that, but I wasn't wrong. I did like the setup. I like the location of a bowling alley. It makes for some great jokes and some great kills, but unfortunately it wasn't utilized to its full potential. Nor were the divas. Having a bunch of demon divas running a bowling alley, you would think you would have really innovative things happening, and unfortunately there's a lot of awkwardness, especially when it came to the jokes and the acting and the editing style. There's a lot of conversations where like you had people, just two people standing there for 4 minutes talking with one camera shot, one wide shot. Do a couple close-ups.
They only get all of the attention because they slut around. I mean, if I gave away blowjobs like Chuck E. Cheese tokens, I'd be popular too.
I don't know, I'm rambling about shit that we didn't even drop in dislikes. I just don't think this was a stellar film.
I mean, I don't care what you think.
So I'm gonna give this 1 blowjob exercise out of 5.
What the hell are you doing? Exercising. I don't want to cramp up. Dr. Bachman only gives A's if you swallow.
This was a film I knew what we were getting ourselves into. It's just like every other low budget film out there. You're not expecting the best, but you're expecting something. And this film really does lack in its pacing because it wasn't that exciting of a story. It was more of a sorority drama with demons that appeared in the end. And because of that, you don't really get the kills and like the fun moments that you would hope from like a bowling alley horror. But I did enjoy our cast and I did enjoy our characters. The acting could have been a little bit better and that may have helped with the pacing of this film, but it was cringy and awkward, and at moments it was boring. But there is an audience for this film. Someone out there is going to enjoy this. They're gonna have a great time watching it because it is campy. It can be fun. Don't watch it by yourself. Watch it with a friend. It'll be more enjoyable. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't really recommend this, even though it has some big names attached to it. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this film 1.5 meat tenderizers out of 5.
Good, I love it when they tenderize.
As always, thank you for watching. Like this video and comment below with your thoughts on the film if you've seen it. If you haven't and you do want to check it out, there are links in the description where you can find it. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, stay updated with everything Bloodbath and beyond.